Hey, what's up, Drumbrute people? Since I published the first video on how to save the memory of the Drumbrute and create backups on the computer, a few people have contacted me asking how to create and save songs. I personally don't use song mode, but decided to look into this since people were asking about it, and I think there's some confusion about it because the manual's completely incorrect on how to do it. The good news is that the correct processes aren't as difficult as you would think, but they just don't at all match what Arturia put in the manual for some reason. So later in this video I'll show you how song recording in real-time mode works, but first I'm going to show you how to create a song using step programming, and then we'll go over saving and erasing songs, because if you're following the manual you're probably scratching your head right now. So let's dive in. First, let's check out what the manual says. So on page 28, you'll find creating a song and also saving a song. To create a song, there's basically 5 steps, and those are the ones I've highlighted here. You press song mode to enter song mode. You choose the location you want to save the song in by selecting one of the 16 step buttons. Press record. Start entering the step buttons that correspond to the patterns you want to string together for your song, and then when you're done, press record. Then if you come down here and look at saving a song, it says that you just have to basically hit record a second time and the song saves automatically. There's no need to save the song, it just happens. Alright, let's go through those steps exactly like they're listed in the manual. Right now we're in pattern mode, as you can see right there. So step number 1 is click song to enter song mode. Step number 2 is choose the song location, and we'll go with 16. Step 3 is press record. Step 4 is enter your patterns. So we're going to do 8 patterns. We'll do pattern 10 twice, pattern 8 3 times, let's do pattern 7 once, and pattern 9 twice. All these patterns are in bank A, by the way. And the last step is to press record. So you can see with those 8 illuminated patterns that there are 8 patterns linked together in this one song, and the step button for 16 is blue, which shows that that's where the song is actually being stored. So the manual said to hit record a second time. This would actually be the third, but just to follow it exactly like they said, we'll try hitting record again, and then that's when it says that the song just saves itself automatically. So let's power the unit down. Go back on and go find our song in slot number 16. So enter song mode, click 16, and there's nothing here. The part that Arturia seemed to have left out is the part where you actually save the song. So let's walk through this again. As you see, we're in pattern mode. So step 1, enter song mode. Step 2, choose the slot. So we're going back to 16, and again you see that nothing got saved, so we're going to try 16 again. Step 3, hit record. Then you want to enter your patterns, so we're going to go pattern 10 twice, pattern 8 3 times, pattern 7 once, and pattern 9 twice. Click record again to exit record mode. And again, you'll see that we have 8 different patterns strung together, and we're storing that in song slot number 16. So all you need to do is click save, and then while you're holding save, hit song. You'll see those buttons flash. In case you can catch that, we'll do it one more time. Hold save, click song until they both flash, then you should be good. Let's try powering the unit off. See, we're in pattern mode right now. Go to song mode, song 16, and there's our patterns. So you actually do need to save it. Just hold save and click song. Another cool thing worth mentioning is that going through that save process will actually save all the songs that you've created during that session. So to show you that, let's create patterns in 15, 14, and 13 and see if we can get those all to save as well. So song mode, select pattern 15, or song slot 15 rather, hit record, And let's just enter 3 patterns for that. So again, you'll see song slot 15 has 3 patterns. Let's go to 14 and do 4 patterns. And let's go to 13 and we'll do 5 patterns there. Alright, so we got our initial song in 16 with 8 patterns. Song slot 15 has 3 patterns. Song slot 14 has 4 patterns. And slot 13 has 5 patterns. Let's do save and song till they both flash. Power the unit down. Load it back up. Go to song mode. See our song 16 is still there. 15's got its 3 pattern song. 14's got its 4 pattern song. And 13 has its 5 pattern song. So as long as you click save and song and wait till they flash, all the songs you've worked on during that session will save automatically. Now let's walk through the process of erasing a song. Here in the manual, you'll see that there's basically 4 steps, which are almost the same as the steps they outline for creating a song. First, you want to press song to enter song mode. You want to choose the song that you're erasing by selecting the step button. Press record, and then select the pattern. As soon as you do that, the original song will be erased. Alright, let's try and follow those steps starting off in pattern mode. So step 1 is press song button. Next we want to choose the song location, and let's stick with 13. Go ahead and try and erase this one. Press record, and then they say that the last step is enter a pattern, and once you do that your song will be erased. Let's go pattern 7. Now we'll exit song recording mode and you'll see that our song's still there. It actually just added a pattern to it, but it didn't erase the actual song. So here's what the manual left out. What you need to do is you need to click erase, hit song, choose the song that you want to erase. Now you'll see that song 13 is clear again. What you want to do is you want to save that erased song. So hit save, hit song, wait till it flashes, and now song 13 should actually be cleared. Power the unit off, turn it back on, enter song mode, and song 13's finally been erased. 14, 15, and 16 still have songs loaded up, but we finally got song 13 wiped out. Now let's cover how to add more patterns to an existing song. If you want to use the manual for this, just follow their instructions on how to erase a song and you'll actually be adding patterns to it. So you want to go to song mode, where we already are, choose the song number that you want to add patterns to, which we're on 16, click record, press patterns, let's add 4 more patterns, click record again, and now you'll see that that song has moved from 8 patterns to 12 patterns that have been strung together. And as always, if you want to actually save that, you need to hold save and song, and that'll lock in the new 12 pattern song that you've created. Alright, the last thing I want to show you is how to create songs in real-time mode, which is actually pretty cool. So I find that it's easiest to start off in pattern mode on whatever pattern you want the song to start with. So right now we're in bank A, pattern 10, and you want to follow those same steps that we normally do to enter song mode. So click song, select the song slot you want to save in. Since we just erased 13, let's put the new song there. Hit record and hit play. Now you'll hear the pattern playing that you were on when you were in pattern mode. So in my case that's A10, as you see up there. So you want to enter whatever patterns you want to string together just like you would in the previous mode. So let's go pattern 10 twice, and let's do pattern 8 3 times. Now as the song's playing, you'll see that it's going to go on and do pattern 8 3 times, and then it'll cycle back to pattern 10 twice. So let's follow those 3 instances of pattern 8 with pattern 7. Now now it's back to the beginning of the song. So we'll follow that up by doing pattern 9 4 times. And after this last repetition, it'll go back to pattern 10. And that's it. To exit, you just hit record again. Hopefully that'll clear up some of your questions about how to create songs, how to save songs, how to edit songs. If anyone from Arturia happens to catch this video, I'm not trying to take unnecessary shots. I think the Drumbrute is hands down the most intuitive piece of gear I've ever used right out of the box. The price point on it is amazing, and there's a lot of really cool features about the Drumbrute. Probably the coolest one is the fact that you barely need to use the manual, but for those few processes that you do need to look up on the manual, it seems to me like the instructions are just flat out wrong on a lot of those processes, so hopefully they'll make some steps to correct it. In the meantime, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and let us know what other videos you'd like to see. Thanks.